Good morning, yogis. Welcome to your 7 a.m. flow. I'm Jackie, and I am so happy to be here. We are going to get started in just a moment, but I wanted to remind you guys about the Teacher Survival Fund. 100% of the donations are going directly to all the teachers, and you can donate on blackswanyoga.com/live. And so any donation that you can give is greatly appreciated. But we are going to get here started no matter what here shortly. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Just grab some comfy clothes, maybe some water, maybe some tea, and we'll get flowing. All right, see you guys in a second. All right, good morning, yogis. Welcome if you're just now joining us. My name is Jackie, and we're going to start this flow here in just a moment. I am probably going to use blocks today, but absolutely no worries if you don't have them or don't want to use them. I might forget about them, so it doesn't matter. Just have yourself and a mat, and we're going to get started here in a seat when you are ready. So I'm going to start in a cross-legged seat, but Choose whatever seat serves you this morning. Allow your hands to rest on top of your thighs. But this time, bring your palms up to face the sky. Grow tall through the crown of your head and roll your shoulders down your back. Inhale to squeeze your shoulders up toward your ears. Exhale, roll them down and back. 2 more just like that. Inhale, squeeze them up. Exhale, down and back. Last one. Inhale, squeeze them up really, really tight. Exhale, roll them down and back. Make little wiggles here, drawing the shoulder heads or the shoulder blades down your back a little more. Open your chest. Gently lift your chin slightly out of your chest and breathe. Close your eyes. Connect to that life force, that breath, observing each inhale and each exhale. And maybe throughout class today, you just focused on mostly the breath. And maybe your awareness expands from the breath into the sensations of your body. Maybe that awareness expands into any thoughts that arise from these different yoga poses, or maybe any emotions that these poses may bring out for you. But whatever you notice, can you notice it with love, with patience, and understanding that this is all temporary? That whatever is coming your way, you are strong enough to get through it. So let's embrace our power, our love, our strength here in this next 45 minutes. Bring your palms together at your heart to seal in your love. Let's take a big breath in together to fill yourself up. Breathe it out. Adding some movement. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Gather the energy of the day. Exhale to seal it in at your heart. One more of those. Inhale, gather all the energy that you can in your arms. Exhale, bring it back into yourself. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale to twist. Right arm down behind your back, left hand to your right knee. Pull your navel in towards your spine. Grow long as you inhale. Exhale to twist deeper. Another deep breath in, grow tall. Exhale to twist. Inhale back to center, arms reach up. Exhale to the other side, left hand down behind your back, right hand, left knee. Plug your navel in towards your spine, grow tall. Shoulder heads drop away from your ears. Breathe in to find just a little bit more length. Exhale, a bit more depth. One more round of breath in. And out. Inhale, arms reach back up to the sky. Exhale, right hand down outside your right hip. Left arm reaches up and over. Getting a nice side body stretch as you root down through your left sits bone and reach your left fingertips a little longer. Like a rainbow, sweep it up and over. Left hand down, right arm up and over. Root down through your right sits bones. Extend that right side body a little longer. Inhale back to center, arms up. Exhale, hands together, ear heart. Clasp your hands together at your low back. Send your knuckles down as you open your chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together on your back. Breathe in. And then hinge forward. Reach your knuckles up towards the sky, chin to chest. Pull the shoulder heads away from your ears. One more breath in here. Exhale, hands come down to your low back. And then crawl out in front of you. Nice lengthening your back here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pull yourself up into a tabletop pose. We're going to move into some wrist stretches. So just say good morning to our wrists, a little motion side to side, forward and back. You can keep these motions going or add any little organic movements, maybe full body circles. Back to your neutral cat-cow, neutral tabletop floor cat-cow. Spread those fingers wide. Inhale, drop your belly down, lift your tailbone, lift your gaze, cow pose. Exhale, curl and round, chin to chest, tuck your tailbone. Cat pose. Inhale, cow, belly drops, heart turns forward. Exhale to crunch it and push the ground away. Take a few rounds of these at your own pace. And then add anything organic that feels good. Maybe a little wiggle of the neck from side to side. A few rounds of breath to just move your body fluidly. All right, one more round of breath to even out your sides. Switch directions, whatever you need. All right, so knees are still about hips distance apart. Send your hips back toward your heels. Child's pose variation. Or it might just be child's pose. Our toes just aren't touching. So keep your toes apart. Bring your left hand back toward your left heel. Keep your right arm reaching forward. From here, you're going to keep the left hand on your left foot, so you can grab that left heel if you want, or release it if you're still waking up this morning. So do whatever serves you. I just flowed, so I'm a little bit more awake than I was before. So just be easy on yourself. See whatever works for you. So left hand down on the ground or grab your heel, and then lift your hips up. Reach your right arm up and back. So if you need to look up at the video, because that did not sound very clear to me coming out of my mouth, go for it. So left hand is down on your left heel, or just reaching. Or a low hand to your low back if that's a lot of pressure there. So if you want low back or heel, breathe in. Exhale to bring those hips back. Stretch your right arm up and around. Right hand grabs for your right heel or comes to your low back. Half camel pose, left arm reaches up. If you want to look at the video again, feel free. We're going to take that to the other side. Send your hips back, stretch your left arm up and around to your low back or to your left heel. And take this a couple times. And it might just feel good to just reach your hand back and not touch anything. We're just adding some movement here for a bit. Be slow and easy with yourself. No need to force anything. Good, one more breath to explore. And then move into a kneeling position. So hips on top of your knees, hands to your low back, like you're putting them in your back pockets. Push your hips forward, fire up your core, and then roll your shoulders back for baby camel. Opening up your chest here. If you want to take full camel, go for it. Breathe in. Exhale to slowly lower your hips down, embryo pose, forehead down. Breathe into your back body generously. Inhale. Breathe out. Reach your hands out in front of you. Tuck your toes. Send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. And be kind to your hamstrings this morning. Maybe pedal out your dog. Bend your knees a lot. Maybe both knees. Maybe rock the hips side to side. Wherever you are, try to draw your nose a little closer to your knees, but find some ease in your neck as you shake your head yes and no. And let's take a big, full belly breath in and down dog. Audible sigh, let it go. Look forward. Travel to the top of your mat. Tiptoe, step, float, whatever you want. Halfway lift, inhale, firm core. Number for 7, shaping your body. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms sweep out and up. Exhale, hands together at your heart. Inhale, arms extend high. Exhale, chair pose, sink it low. Fire up your core here, open up your chest. Really firm down through your heels. Imagine a beach ball between your hands. Breathe in deeply. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, step it back, high plank. Knees up, or shift forward and lower your knees down. If your knees are lifted, still shift forward, and then let's slowly lower all the way to our bellies. Zip your legs together, and we're going to come into a wild cobra. So tent up on your fingertips outside of your mat, elbows on top of wrists. Drive your feet down into the ground, and then lift your chest, wild cobra. Take a big breath in here. Exhale to twist, right shoulder down, look left. Inhale back to center, proud chest. Exhale, left shoulder dips, look right. Inhale back to center, big proud chest, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big down dog breath in. And a cleansing breath out. Look forward. Travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms stretch up. Exhale, hands gather at your heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Few rounds of breath here. Bring more weight into your pinky toes for a moment just to light up your outer legs. Wrap your inner thighs towards one another. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Take it all the way down to that baby or wild cobra or baby cobra, or lower halfway down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Back in down dog, take a full round of breath. Breathe in, and breathe out. We're going to take one more of those salutations. Look forward, travel to the top, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms up, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, flow your way. Maybe that's a float back, step back. Chaturanga or up dog. Chaturanga or to your belly. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. From down dog, inhale, sweep your right leg up high to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen your leg back behind you. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold here, breathe, push the ground away, round your spine. Step it through between your hands. Warrior one, rise. Ooh, find your stance here. Might be a little wobbly this morning. I sure am. Carpeting also does not help. But wherever you are, drive down through your left heels. That back leg is super strong, super powerful. And that right hip pulls back, left hip rolls forward. Core is so fired up, so engaged. Bend your right knee, breathe. Feel your power in this warrior one. Take one more deep breath in here. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Clasp your hands behind you, palms touch. Drive your knuckles down, open up your heart. Breathe in. Exhale, humble warrior, hinge forward. Plug your right glute back behind you. Look towards your left big toe. Breathe in. Exhale, hands come down to your low back and then frame your right foot. Standing L, reach your left leg high. Nose towards your knee. Maybe it touches, maybe it doesn't. But that back leg is super strong. Kicking to the back of the room or up towards the sky. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, bend your right knee, tap your left toes to the back of the room. Lower your back knee and tuck your toes. And then half splits as you glide your hips back. My hamstrings are still a little sleepy this morning, so I'm going to use my blocks. No worries if you don't want to use yours. But if you want, bring the blocks underneath your shoulders. Pull your right toes back behind you or towards your face. Plug your right glute back to add sensation in your right hamstring. And mindfully breathe. Observing how it feels to breathe in. Observing how it feels to breathe out. Each breath that you take is like rebirth. You know, it's a fresh start. So if you don't like what's happening to you or in you right now, then you can, on your next breath, move out of it or choose to accept it and breathe through it. But make this feel good on your hamstring. There's no need to force anything. Moving into our AT band, the left hand can stay down on the ground or on the block, and then slowly twist the right arm up towards the sky. Keep plugging that right glute back towards the back of the room. One more breath in. Exhale, hand comes down. Rebend into your right knee. Moving into Anjaneyasana, but we're doing a really low Anjaneyasana, so wiggle your right foot forward. Hinge your hips forward and down. So a nice big stretch in the top of that left leg. Rise up, low crescent lunge. Keep the belly engaged though as the hips send forward. Extend your arms like wings and really kiss the shoulder blades together. Open up your heart. Like you're about to give the biggest hug to somebody. So maybe somebody you really miss right now. About to just embrace them with all the love that you have. Breathe in. And then exhale, bring the right arm underneath the left arm. Give a hug to yourself. So cheesy, I know, but give yourself a hug. You deserve all the love. So really wrap yourself with the love that you feel. Elbows in line with your shoulders. Stay right here, or bring the right fingertips inside the left hand for eagle arms. Push your elbows forward and round your back. Added balance. Challenge. Lift your elbows up towards the sky. Look up. Breathe in. And then exhale, crunch it in. Elbows towards your belly button. Chin into your chest. Unwind your arms. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, low crescent. Exhale, hands come down. Frame your foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee to move into a high plank, or you can just step that right foot back to a tabletop. Flow your way or skip it. Downward facing dog. Let's take a big breath in here. And breathe it out. Your inhale lifts that left leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, shift your hips forward. Heeling towards your glute, round your upper back, pause here. Breathe in. Exhale, step your foot through between your hands. Rise to warrior one. Seal your back heel all the way down. You need to step up a little bit. If you need a little bit more support, like I do this morning, a little more stability, you may wiggle that left foot over to the left a little. Really powerfully drive down into that right heel and extend your hands up to the sky. Breathe for this warrior one. Really breathe for the entire class, but take a few rounds of breath right here. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bring your hands behind your back. Clasp your hands together. Drive your knuckles down. Open up your heart. Keep your left glute pulling to the back of the room. Breathe in. And then exhale, slowly hinge forward, humble warrior. Keep those hips pulling in together towards the midline instead of letting them swing out to the left. One more breath in. Exhale, lower your hands to your low back and then to frame your left foot. Standing L, bring the weight into your left foot, spike your right heel high. Few rounds of breath here, drive your nose towards your knee. Lift that back heel even higher. Breathe in. Exhale to bend that left knee, tuck the right toes all the way back. Lower your knee and tuck your toes, grab the blocks or not. Half splits or full splits, your choice, your practice. This is for you and you only. So flex your toes in towards your face. Pull your left glute to the back of the room to add sensation. And to add even more sensation, keep your heart open instead of rounding your spine. But again, what feels good in your body today? Few rounds of breaths. Noticing where you may be holding on to extra tension, maybe in your face. You can unclench the jaw a bit. Soften through the eyebrows. Anywhere else. For that IT stretch, keep the right hand down on the ground or a block. And slowly twist the left arm up towards the sky. Keep the toes pulling in towards your face. One more breath in. Exhale, hand comes down. Rebend your left knee. And then we're going to move into that like low, really low to the ground crescent lunge. So wiggle those left hips, or the left foot forward, and then the hips forward and down. Reach your arms up towards the sky, low crescent lunge. Plug that left glute towards your back heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Open your arms like wings, squeeze the shoulders together. Imagine you're giving that friend or family member, loved one, a big hug. Breathe in. Exhale, this time left arm underneath right. Give that love to yourself. Elbows in line with your shoulders. Wrap your arms around yourself. Stay here or eagle arms, left fingertips inside your right hand. Push your elbows forward, round your upper back. Lift your elbows up towards the sky, look up, breathe in. Exhale, curl and round, chin to chest, elbows in. Unwind the arms, inhale, Anjane. Exhale, hands come down, frame your foot and flow your way. Tabletop or high plank. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Take a couple rounds of breath in down dog, or if you want, grab a little bit of water. We'll meet in downward facing dog when you're ready. All right, let's take one more deep breath in. Stay for a complete breath out. Inhale to reach that right heel high. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee towards your nose, round your spine. Hold, breathe here. One more breath in. Lift your heel closer to your glute. Exhale, step it through. Keep your back heel lifted, rise, high crescent lunge. Little bit of buoyancy here. Spike that back heel high. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Stay in this twist or exalt or revolve. Right arm drops down, left arm reaches up and back. Take a big breath in right here. Exhale, straighten your legs, pivot on the ball of your left foot to warrior two. Drive down through that pinky toe side of your left foot. Power up that back leg. And then a nice bend in that right knee. Extending your energy back behind you, but also forward in front of you. Softening through your face, through your breath. Left hand grabs for your right wrist. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, sky archer, breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle, rebend into your right knee, right elbow, right thigh. Left arm reaches up and over. Try to wrap those left ribs up towards the ceiling. Right ribs pull away from your right thigh. Maybe you can bend a little bit more into that right knee. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, triangle pose. Bring your hand down to a block, or you can bring it down onto the ground or just leave it floating. Gaze up towards your left thumb, or if that doesn't feel right on your neck, look down. Maybe that feels better. Might feel good to switch between the two. One more breath in. Exhale, rebend the right knee, hands come down, frame your foot, spike your back heel, and flow your way. Maybe that's a one-legged chaturanga. Maybe you skip that flow, and we move into downward facing dog when you're ready. Do what serves you this morning and you only. Not what you expect of yourself, not what you think others expect from you. You know, this is just time to reconnect back to who you are. Let's take a big breath in. Complete breath out. Your inhale lifts the left leg up. Exhale, bend to stack. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold. Keep your breath going. Lift your heels towards your heel towards your glute. Round your spine. Breathe in. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Rise, high crescent lunge. Little bit of buoyancy. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Left arm back, right arm forward. Stay here or revolve. Left hand down, maybe onto your leg, right arm up and back. Breathe in. And then exhale to warrior two. Straighten your legs, pivot on the ball of your right foot. Drive your right heel to the back of the room. And bend your left knee. Warrior two. Extending the energy forward and back. Hug that left glute underneath your body. Right hand grabs for your left wrist. Sky archer, straighten your left leg, pull yourself back, breathe in. Exhale, rebend the left knee, extended side angle. Left elbow to your left knee, right arm reaches up overhead. You can look underneath your right armpit or down to the ground. But keep that back leg really engaged. You got it. Inhale, reverse your triangle, straighten your front leg, breathe in. Exhale to triangle trikonasana. Reach forward, make space. Move into that space. Just 2 rounds of breath right here. And bring your hand down, frame your front foot. Flow your way or skip it. Downward facing dog when you're ready. All right, we're going to move through that a little bit faster, but this is your practice. Do whatever serves you. Move even faster than I'm offering or move slower. But let's all take a deep breath in and down dog. Breathe it out. Inhale, right leg spikes high. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, and step it through between your hands. Rise, high crescent lunge, breathe in. Exhale, twist. Stay in a twist or inhale, exalt. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, full round for warrior two, in and out. Left hand, right wrist, inhale, sky archer. Exhale, bend your knee, side angle. Full round of breath in and out. Inhale, reverse your triangle, straighten your front leg, reach up and back. Exhale to triangle, take your time. We'll be here for another round of breath when you arrive in it. In and out. Hand frames your front foot, lift your back heel, flow your way or skip it. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Other side yogis, inhale, lift that left leg, spike it high, powerful. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Rise, inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Stay or inhale, exalt. Exhale, warrior two, no rush to get there. Stay for a breath in. Breath out. Sky archer, right hand, left wrist. Inhale, pull yourself up and back. Exhale, extended side angle, bend your left knee. Side angle for a breath in. And a breath out. Reverse triangle, inhale. Exhale, full triangle. Take your time to arrive. No rush. Full round of breath in your triangle. Hands come down, frame your foot, flow your way. Down dog is where we'll be. Hang out in downward facing dog for a few rounds of breath. Or if you want to add more, come down to your forearms for dolphin pose. If you want to work on an inversion, maybe Pincha Mayurasana, maybe baby crow or any other inversion, go for it. I think today I'm going to work on baby crow. So if you want to just tune out and do your own thing for a few rounds of breath, go for it. If you want to do baby crow, come down to the back of your mat, bring your big toes to touch, heels up, and knees wide. So if you want to look up here, see what the heck I'm doing. And then bring your forearms down to the ground in a number 11. Fingers spread really wide. This is a really deep squat. So if this isn't feeling good, don't do it. Do whatever you want. Then squeeze your knees in together to the back of your arms. So high up onto your arms, close to your armpits. Look way forward. I'm looking like a foot in front of my fingers. Fire up your belly button to spine, and then shift your weight forward and maybe lift your toes. Baby crow. Few rounds of breath to explore wherever you are. And then we'll all meet in child's pose when you are ready. If those shoulders are tired, or you just, if it feels good, come into embryo, bringing your hands back towards your heels. You can even grab your heels. If you'd like to take full rabbit, bring your hands back underneath your shoulders and bring your knees together. Knees together, toes together, and then bring your forehead down. Chin rolls into your chest, nose toward your knees. The crown of your head barely grazes the top of your mat. From here, lift your hips up off of your heels and get a nice rounding in your upper back. Rabbit pose. And then very light weight on the top of your head. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Reach your hands forward and we'll come up. Downward facing dog. Inhale, reach that right leg up. Exhale, bend your knee and stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, half pigeon, right knee towards your right pinky. Toes towards your left hand, as much as feels good. Glide your left leg back, find length. And then fold as deep as you'd like. Adding more sensation by rolling the left hip forward and down, right hip up and back. And wherever you land, just observe your breath. And maybe eventually move that awareness into the sensations in your body. Noticing if there's any serious pain or major discomfort, please back off, get out of this pose. But if there's just like a tiny bit of discomfort, just it feels right, if that makes sense, then you can stay here and breathe. If you want to take another variation of this pose, go for it, or just stay right here for a few more rounds of breath. If you want to take another variation, maybe walk your hands up, bend your left knee, and then reach back for your left foot with your right hand. And then again, if you have another variation, go for it. Full mermaid or bind. Two more rounds. Slowly come out of wherever you are. Walk your hands back up. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. And inhale, sweep your right leg up and around. If you want to flip your dog, come to the razor edge side of your left foot, lower your hips, and then lift your hips, opening up your heart. Unwinding to that tripod down dog, breathe in. Exhale, down dog. Other side, inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, reeling. Exhale, half pigeon. Lift knee towards your left pinky. Wiggle that left foot forward. Find some stability here. And then fold as deep as you'd like. Pulling the left glute up and back, right hip forward and down. Is there anywhere that you may be physically holding on to any tension? Maybe that's in your shoulders, between your blades, or in your face, like in your jaw, between your brows. With each breath out, can you soften yourself just a little bit? And most of us store our stress, our anxiety and depression, in our body. If it's not like dealt with, then it's stored somewhere. So when we move our body, we help kind of observe where it's stored and where we can kind of let go of tension with physical movements, with mindful attention and care. So just be compassionate with whatever you notice. All right, if you took another variation on the other side, go ahead and move into that variation now. Maybe you bent that right knee and reach back with your left hand, or you took another different pigeon variation. 2 breaths wherever you are. Slowly unwind. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Send your left leg up and back, and then stack your hips. Or if you want, flip your dog, lower your hips down, then bump them up to the sky, open your chest. Tripod down dog, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, down dog, last down dog of class. Draw your nose towards your knee, pull your navel towards your spine, send your hips to the back of the room. Deepest downward facing dog you've taken all day. Take a big breath in. An audible sigh, let it go. Look forward, jump, float, or step to the top of your mat. And come into a seat, rocking back onto your hips. Plant your feet on the mat. We're going to take just a tiny bit of boat pose. You can grab your hands behind your legs if you want, or reach your arms out to the sides. Float your feet above the mat, chest is open. Shins can be parallel to the ground, or straighten out your legs. Core is really engaged here. Just for a few rounds of breath, you got it. Back it off if you've gone past your edge. Keep that chest open. Breathe in, breathe out. Then slowly lower everything. Hover above the mat. When things get really hard, stop, hold, breathe, and let it go. Hug your knees into your chest, a little rock side to side, then little circles along the ceiling. Just massaging that low back, giving it some love. And squeeze your right knee in towards your chest, extend your left leg, relax it onto the mat. A little rock that right knee side to side. Draw your knee across your body, over to the left, hips to the right. And extend your right arm out to the side. Gaze over your right shoulder or close your eyes. Imagine sending your breath into that right rib cage, fill it up, and breathe it out. Slowly come back to center. Extend your right leg out in front of you, hug your left knee in towards your chest. Little rock of the knee side to side. And draw your knee across your body over to the right, hips to the left. Supine twist of your choice. Look over your left shoulder or close your eyes. Full breath into that. Full breath into those left ribs. Breathe it out. Come back to center, move into happy baby. As you reach through your legs for the outside of your feet, bend your knees down to your armpits, flex your toes in towards your face. Seal your low back down and try to draw the shoulder heads away from your ears. Couple rounds of breath right here in happy baby. And then bring the knees or the heels back into your glutes, knees back into your chest. Drop the feet down to the ground, heels about hips distance apart, arms at your sides, moving into bridge pose. Drive your heels and the balls of your feet down, and then lift up. You could add the arms, clasping your hands behind your back. Lift your hips, lift your chest, chin out of your chest. Take a deep breath in. Stay for a breath out. Good, y'all. One more. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly lower down. Option to take another one of those bridge variations or wheel pose, or I'm going to take actually a restorative or supportive bridge by sliding a block underneath my low back. You could also just add a blanket or a pillow there. So whenever you're ready, lift up to your back bend of choice and take a few rounds of breath. So we'll take 5 rounds of breath, but if you are needing to come out of it, please come out of it when you're ready. Otherwise, we'll be here for 4 more rounds of breath. Last round, breathe in. Exhale to slowly come down. Hug your knees into your chest. Forehead toward your knees. Squeeze everything in really tight. Breathe in. Exhale, let it all go into Shavasana. And for these morning classes, sometimes we want to keep the energy going. So if you want to take Shavasana, this closing pose, in a seat, come to a seat and sit nice and tall and get really comfortable, and take your resting pose there. But otherwise, take a Shavasana on your back or whatever grounding pose works for you this morning. Walk your shoulder blades down your back towards your heels or towards the ground. Flop your feet naturally open. And let's invite a big breath of air into our belly. Feel it expand. And then allow it to soften. And bringing the attention into your toes. You can even add a little wiggle if you'd like. Noticing any sensations in the toes. Move that awareness up to the tops of your feet. Wrapping the awareness around your ankles. And then move up to your shin, around into your calves. A gentle awareness around your kneecaps, into your thighs. Let that awareness seep down into your muscles, your ligaments, your bones, down into your hamstrings. And move that awareness up to your hip bones. Wrapping around into your glutes. And then move that awareness into your low back, mid back, and then all the way into your upper back. Observing how it feels between your shoulder blades, and then move that awareness into your shoulder blades, your shoulder heads, your biceps and your triceps. Your elbow creases, your elbows. Your forearms into your wrists. Then noticing any sensations in your hands, the center of your palms, and then each finger. Then bring that awareness into your belly, into your ribs, and then into your chest. Observe any sensations in your throat, in the back of your neck. Moving into your jawline as you softly relax your bottom teeth away from your top teeth. A sense of ease and relaxation across your cheekbones, down the center of your nose, softening and widening between your eyebrows. As you smooth out the skin on your forehead, allow a tickle of awareness to move across your scalp. And then rest here in this amazing, beautiful miracle of awareness of your body. Observing anything else that arises internally or externally. I'll guide you out here in just a moment, but for now, enjoy stillness, peace. Begin to bring awareness back to the expansion of your belly as you breathe in, and the soft deflation as you breathe out. Observe this powerful life force, this energy pulsing through your entire body. Invite a sense of gratitude into your being. Begin to add little movements back into your body, wiggling fingers and toes, rolling out wrists and ankles. Roll your head from one side to the other. Stretch your arms up overhead, point your toes forward, get a big full body juicy stretch. Exhale, let it all go. Slowly make your way into a seat to close out practice. Just get nice and comfortable. Bring your palms together at your heart space. Bow your chin to your chest. Bowing to the efforts that you gave in class today. Taking a moment to also acknowledge the effort that you give in life every single day. Giving yourself a little more credit than usual. And acknowledging how powerful and full of love and peace that you are. No matter what your past looks like, you as you are right here, right now, deserves all the love and peace, that you are worthy and that you are enough as you are. Let's all take a deep breath in together to fill yourself up. Open mouth to share. Thank you so very much for practicing with me, yogis, and thank you even more for practicing for yourself and, filling up your cup so that you can replenish yourself and then replenish and share with the world. So thank you again. With all the love that I have in my heart, I bow to you. Namaste. Thank you, yogis. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, or just want to chat, please just reach out to me on my personal Instagram. It's the girl with the carrot tattoo. I would love to hear from you, but if not, I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day and remember how powerful you are as a human being. So thank you again. Hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.